Welcome to EDU World Space.
Let's go ahead and find the x values for which this series converges. That'll be our first step. And then for those values of x that we get in part 1, we'll go ahead and also find the sum of the series. So that'll be our second step. So for the first step, the first thing I would do here is to rewrite this, since it's actually a geometric series, but kind of in disguise the way that it's written. So I'll rewrite this by pulling out the n. And the reason I can do that, I'm just using this fact here that you've seen before, your laws of exponents. You could always do this. So I'm just using this fact with a equals minus 4, b equals x minus 5. So I see that this is geometric, and I see that my r value, the thing that's being raised to the nth power, is negative 4 times x minus 5. And then I know that a geometric series will converge if the absolute value of r is less than 1. So in our case, we have absolute value r, so it's negative 4 parentheses x minus 5. And this is all inside the absolute value. And so that's not a 1 there, that's absolute value. Let's make that a little larger. Now I could simplify this, set it less than 1, and then solve for x. So we have, let's divide by 4. And then using the definition of these absolute values here, we have and then add 5 to all sides here. 5, which you could write as 20 over 4. So we have 19 over 4 less than x less than 21 over 4. So that's the answer for part 1. These are the x's for which the series converges. Now for part 2, we'll assume that x is in this interval here so that it converges, and now we'll find the sum. So the sum for a geometric series is always the first term of the series, which you get by plugging in the starting number here, n equals 0 for n, over 1 minus r. Now in our problem, if we plug in n equals 0, we get 0 exponent, so we just get a 1 in the numerator. And then in the denominator, we have 1 minus r, and we know that r equals negative 4 times x minus 5. So watch out for that double negative there. So now in the denominator, we have 1, and then what are we left over with? So how is 1 going to combine? So we have a plus here, that's a plus 4, but then we're multiplying it to negative 5. So that's negative 20, but we have a plus 1 here, so that's negative 19. But we also have positive 4 times x, so there's a 4x there as well. So assuming that x is between 19 over 4 and 21 over 4, the sum of this series that was given to us is equal to 1 over 4x minus 19, and that's our final answer.